What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mo. This is my channel, Mo Nation. So in this video, I'm gonna give y'all an update on the van, and I've changed some things around, put some new stuff in it, and stuff like that. So y'all know that now I switched the generator and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can do this in one take to where I don't have to edit too much of the video. So let's go ahead and get this video started. I did fix my extra generator, so now I have this one as an extra, and this one's probably gonna be with the all my other equipment. But now I have an extra generator and an extra pressure washer, so this one is good now. So this was this is what broke on it, which was the string, and it has like, I wish I had pictures, but from in between here it's supposed to be connected. So the string goes in here and it's connected to this middle piece. And when you pull it, it pulls this. What happened is all of them broke. I don't know how that happened, but all of them broke, and then obviously causing the strings to just be staying out all the time. So, but let's go ahead and get to the van. So what is the same? All my reels, my extension cord reel, pressure washer reel, air hose reel, all that stuff is in the same spot. It's gonna stay right here. This is the permanent spot for it at the moment, unless I move the generator to the middle. Now, my air compressor, as y'all can see, my air compressor is right here. It's I think I moved it in the last video, and then the water pump, which is the red thing, and the pressure washer, obviously, is right here. So now the water pump, I do want to move. The pressure washer is in an okay spot, but the water pump for sure I want to move, because it's a hectic to have to reach all the way back here to turn it on. It's not hard, but it's just I want to put it a little closer so I don't have to reach all the way in the back. I just want to be able to go like that. Up here I've added some new stuff. So I hang this is the vacuum hose right here. This is, I guess, a fanny pack, I guess we want to call it. So basically I put this on whenever I'm doing details. It has brushes inside of it. It has the things to clean inside the leather seats, like the pores of the leather seats. It has whatever tools that I normally would have to walk to the van or get out of my bag or whatever, is all in this thing right here. So it hooks around my waist. That way I'm inside of the car, I can pull a brush out, I can pull whatever I need out is in here to get into some of the tight spaces. And the reason why I did that is because also I was losing equipment, because I was pulling it out, not putting it back and forgetting it or whatever. So when I pull it out, I use it or whatever, and then I put it back inside my little fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, thing. But this actually did come in handy, just an idea that I had. And then this is just an extra extension cord that I carry with me. So normally I use this to warm up the steamer inside the van, or sometimes I use it if something is connected to this one. I'll whip this one out and just connect it to my other extension right here. So let's look at this. And then right here, y'all, I have so I have an air pressure gauge. These are little lights for at night, and then I have my gloves up here at the top. So you can get this right here at Harbor Freight for like 15 bucks, I think. So this is the hose for my extractor. I have another extension cord. I usually take this one out for the polisher. That's normally when I take that one out. And then my electric battery powered pressure washer. So I usually use this for like if the wheels are damaged or anything like that. This is when I usually whip this thing out. I also use it for the engine bay, so it does come in handy. And then my leaf blower, which I use it for different things, to blow the water out the wheels. I use it to blow some of the water off of the car or whatever, you know. This does come in handy having one of these. So all that's on the back, and I can obviously, as you can see, I can just push it to the side so I can have a pathway right here to walk. Obviously I don't like walking through here because, I mean, it's cramped because I'm 6 foot tall. This is a passenger van. You're supposed to be sitting down. It's not really made for that, but I'm making it work. And I think that's pretty much it, besides my soap. So I use Superior products, as y'all can see, Dirt Buster. And then I keep a measuring cup as well in here, so that's for my buckets. And I mean, that's pretty much it for the rear. Oh, and then I also keep a brush. So I use this brush mainly if I have to for the top of like the trucks and SUVs. If I can't reach it, I'll use it at the top. I'll also use it for like the bed of the truck. And then I keep little tools. This is for the undercarriage. And then this is just a longer pressure washer right here. And I mean, that's pretty much it for the back. And oh, I keep saying that's it. And then, oh, this is how I fill my buckets up right here. So this is a hose that goes underneath the van, but it's connected all the way to my water tank. Comes back here. I open this up and boom, fill the buckets up. So that way I don't have to keep fumbling with a hose or put the hose up. It's always connected right there. It's out of the way. I ain't got to worry about it. And then obviously, as y'all can tell, everything is kind of secured with either a bungee cord, some type of strap, some bolts, or like my generator, I have these little anchors on it, so that way when it's on, it vibrates a lot, it doesn't go anywhere, and when I'm driving, it doesn't go anywhere. So besides the air compressor is the only thing that's not secured, and the pressure washer and the water pump, they usually don't really move, to be honest. All right, I got to climb up in here so I can show y'all the rest, and we got to work our way up to the front. So this is a huge van. And I see people with the smaller vans, and I'm like, man, I don't know how. That's the ones I was looking for, and I'm like, I don't know how y'all do it, because I don't think I'm using the room that I have efficiently yet, but I'm getting there, which is why I haven't redone the floor as well, because when I redo the floor, I want it to be where I know exactly where I want everything to be once the floor is redone. That way I'm not moving around, put more hose and all that stuff. Now obviously this is my vacuum hose. It's a 50-foot vacuum hose. Works pretty great. This is a garden hose reel. So I got this from 20 bucks at Home Depot, and it's just so that I don't have to do it with my arms or anything. I just come back here, line it up. Now it works for right now. It'd be better if I had an actual vacuum hose reel, but it works for right now. So right here, as y'all can see, I have my this is pretty much the same, except I just changed where I put the towels at. But this is for all my towels. So the first one is going to be all-purpose towels, stuff like this, my Ninja Stars, which I need to order more, but that's going to be the first drawer. The second one is going to be polishing towels, which is right here, glass towels, which is in the back, and these little sponges are application pads right here that I use for like interior dressing, and I use it for something else. I can't really, for leather conditioner as well. This is how I apply the leather conditioner. I like these because you can put your hand in the back of them like this, put what you got to put on them, and do what you got to do. So those I really like. They're like, these are like 97 cents at Harbor Freight, if not less than that, I think. So it's not bad. I use them, and then when I feel like it's time to throw them away, I throw them away. So like this one is getting to that point. Now these used to be my polishing towels, but these are just, they're not good enough for that. These are really cheap towels. They are really soft. What I do use them for is like after I finish polishing or anything like that, if I need to wipe some dirt off or something like that, you know, that's what I use these for. So now these are pretty good towels for polishing. Down here, what do I got? So in the last drawer, these are new application pads. I keep those down here, and these are brand new ones for when I throw the other ones away. For this drawer right here, this is all the washing towels. So it's gonna be the washing towels and my drying towels sitting in this drawer right here. So, and I also have mitts. So I use the Gary Dean method when it comes to washing the car, which is basically a whole bunch of mitts, a whole bunch of towels, not a whole bunch, but, and as I go, I flip, and then I just get rid of the towel. I put it in the dirty towels, and that's that. So that way I know for sure I'm not really putting any swirls in it. I could do the 2 bucket method. I know I could, But to me, 2 bucket method just takes too long for me, and especially with me being mobile. Maybe if I was in a shop setting, then yeah, but being mobile, it just takes too long. So that's pretty much it for my towels. Let's move on to my water tanks. So that is pretty much the same with the water tanks. The only difference that I added is I added this little hose up here. So whenever when I was filling up this water tank, I had to take the whole top off so I know when it was full to stop the water. And honestly, I hated doing that. So now what I do is I have a vent hole. I put this little tube on here. I don't have to take the top off or anything. I fill it up with water. When it starts to get full, it starts to go through this little tube, and it drains inside of my main water tank right here at the top, as you can see. So that way I never have to take this off, and I know it's full to the top. And then this is my main water tank right here. So this is 35 gallons, this is 30 gallons. On top of that, I need to redo this because my stuff is all crooked. There's my seat. I use this for headlight restorations. Pretty much if I'm polishing a car or whatever, so I don't have to break my back. That's my chair. That comes from Harbor Freight. That was like 60 bucks. That's actually a pretty decent buy. I really do like this that chair. And so that's it. So I have a lot of room in the back of here, which eventually is gonna change. I may add, once I redo the floor, because this floor, as y'all I don't know if you can tell in the picture, in the video, but the floor does like this, a dip, because the weight of the water. I didn't think about it. But once I redo it, I'll be able to put this water tank a little bit over to this side and have a second one on the other side, another storage one, and hook them all together, so that way I can carry about 90 gallons of water. Now, if some of y'all remember, in the previous video I did a while back of my van tour, I think in that video I had a big shelf. That shelf kept falling apart. I kept fixing it, putting some wood on it, whatever, and it kept falling apart. So finally I just went by this little old shelf from Harbor Freight. It can hold the weight that I'm putting on it, and it works great. So I put it right here for the meantime. As y'all can see, the floor is starting to collapse. So I had to kind of play with the legs and all that stuff, but once I redo the floor, we'll be able to fix all that. And then it's screwed into the back right here, to the back of this, so it doesn't tip over. So on this shelf we have 5 gallons of all-purpose cleaner right here, and I just keep all-purpose cleaner with me because I felt like that was just like the main chemical I was running out of, which now I use it, but now I don't use as much. But I just keep it just in case. That way, if I need some all-purpose cleaner for something, I don't have to go and mix any, or I don't have to wait till I come home or anything like that. I have 5 gallons right here. So then this is for the extractor. All right, y'all. So this is not the pre-rinse, but I have a pre-spray, and then this is for the rinse. So this goes directly into the extractor. This is what's coming out the extractor when I'm doing the extractions. So I carry 5 gallons of that as well. So let me put the vent back on it, and then here's all my chemicals. So I'm gonna have to go around. Let me go open these doors right here, and I'm gonna show y'all what chemicals I carry with me. Now, I try not to like carry at one point I was carrying way too many chemicals with me. I had stuff in there that I never use. I had stuff in there I barely use. So if I barely use it, it stays home. If I use it on a daily basis, or I feel like that's something that may come in handy, it's in the van. It's ready for me to use. So whenever you're doing all this, just keep that in mind. Bring what you need. That way you have the room and you don't have a whole bunch of extra stuff that you never use. If I feel like I'm going to use it for that job, I plan out all my jobs, I take it with me. I put it in the van the night before. But if I don't feel like I'm going to use it, it stays at the house. All right, so this is gonna be all my wash stuff, I guess you can say. So let's start from here. This is my bucket, my dirty towel bucket. So this comes out with me when I get to the detail. This is where I put all my dirty towels at. When I'm finished for the day, when I come home, I have 3 crates in the garage. I dump it in a crate, and then I organize them later that night for, you know, wash towels, glass towels, all-purpose towels. They all get washed separately. Then here's my extra gas. This is my gas can. And then right here I have my clay bar mitt. And then in this little small crate right here, I have my Superior Products leather conditioner. This is my Superior Products interior dressing. And then just some soap, deodorant or body spray, whatever, so I don't be stinking. And then this is tape for when I do headlight restorations. But basically that usually stays there because I use them, but not all the time. So except the body spray. And then here are, I barely even use these, but I do have air freshener and stuff like that. I usually spray down this or like some type of smell. And then most important thing, my daughter's seat. So I used to put my buckets, the buckets in the back of the van. Now I put them behind the seat right here, just because I wanted my vacuum where the buckets were. So I keep 2 buckets right here. And right, so this is my pre-spray right here. This is the Flex Citrus. Not showing the full name at the moment, but it's the Flex Citrus brand pre-spray for carpets and stuff. And then this is I think this, how much? This is about a little over 1 gallon. And then I think this one's the same thing, a little over 1 gallon. And this is Dark Fury, Superior Products Dark Fury. So I use this for the bugs, I use it for the wheels, and it works great for either or both. So right here I keep all my polishes, waxes, compounds is in this little thing right here. And then all my pads I keep in this bag right here. And then this is Superior Products Formula 4 spray wax. So this I use as a drying agent. So I keep 2 of them. Whenever I'm getting low on one, I just dump it to the other one and then I refill that one. That's how I do that. So I always keep 2 of them because that's the best thing for me to do, because I run out of it pretty fast if I'm doing exterior. And then like I said, for the chemicals, y'all, I only bring what I need. So right here is gonna be, this is some more spray wax, but it's like a cleaner wax type of thing. I have Griot's Garage ceramic wax. I also have some of Mother's ceramic wax, which works great. This right here is just some lube. So this is I think it's O&R and a little bit of, and I put a little bit more water in it, but O&R, I use this as clay lube. And then this is like a paint prep to strip all the wax or whatever off of the cars and stuff before I do a polishing. This stuff right here is good. So I've used this to get paint off. I've used it exactly for what it says, tree sap, tar, whatever. I've used this for I have to buy some more of this. And then right here's my snow foam for my foam cannon. Here is, okay, so this is, if the wheels are really bad, I do an acid bat on them. So this is, you'll see my little skeleton. So this is my acid wheel cleaner. And then this is gonna be some purple prep. So this is gonna be an iron removal right here. And I think that's pretty much it. And then I have this water spot removal in here, which I have used. I used it in the last video, and on that Mini Cooper I used it and it came out good. It did what it was supposed to do. And then just more iron removal, but I gotta throw this away because I got a whole gallon of iron removal. And then on the side I have a disinfectant spray, and then I have clay lube, lubricate, some polishing pad conditioner. So that's pretty much it. Right here is a machine that I should have never bought, but hey, I bought it and I use it every now and then. This is a disinfectant machine. It's a fogger. I use that mostly when it has a smell or something. So that's pretty much it for my setup, to be honest with y'all. Oh, and I was forgetting. So I keep a little box or whatever underneath the seat. That one has all my polishers. So I have 3 polishers. I have the Torque X, I have a Harbor Freight one, and then I have Adam Polishes Swirl Killer. I really don't like that Swirl Killer. I wish I would have never bought it, and I wish I would have waited to buy a better one. maybe Grio's one or something, because the atom polishes, that Sword Killer, it sucks ass. Now, the Harbor Freight polisher I'd use just to apply wax to, so I don't use it for anything too serious. And then I use the Torque X for my polishing, but I really want to upgrade to something that could be better. And then in here I keep my, right here is my ozone treatment machine, any extra stuff, brushes. That ain't good no more. Let's see, this is my hose for my battery powered pressure washer. This is just extra, some wireless outlet, or whatever you want to call it. I keep a plug and drill in here. That's it right here. There's another drill in case the battery die in mine. An extra hose in case I get a hole in my 50-foot one. This is one to where this is the original one. It just hooks up to it. I keep some funnels in here. I keep a little bit of everything inside here just in case I need. So I think that's pretty much it, y'all, with the new equipment. So the new equipment that I have is basically the generator and damn. So I think that's pretty much it, y'all. So there's a lot of things I changed around. I'm not finished changing stuff around with the van just yet. Once I feel more comfortable with where I have everything and I feel like this is where I want it to be, like I said, I'm gonna redo the floor. I do a video on redoing the floor and everything. But I do know for future reference, whenever I do get to the point to where I can buy another van, I'm gonna buy another passenger van, so that way I can still have that row, so I have room for my daughter. I don't need like a big old ProMaster and stuff like that. I don't need it. I like the way I have this van set up, and I think I'm just gonna continue to do that throughout. Now, if I do have employees and stuff like that, I would get, if I had like 2 or 3 vans, then yeah, I would just get cargo vans for them to drive. But for me to drive, I would have a passenger van so my daughter could sit in it. But that'd be it for this video, y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.